He's ready to go on the Fan, New York Sports Radio. Mike's on, Mike's on. He'll get you the sports any way that he can. It's Mike Francesa on the Fan. Sports Radio 66 and 101.9 FM, WFAN.
From the studios at WFAN, this is Mike's on, Francesa on the Fan on this Thursday, the 26th day of July. Tomorrow we'll be with the Giants all day as we will spend the day with them. Chat with everybody out there as the Giants get their training camp rolling amidst optimism, although the rest of the league doesn't seem to have thrilled about the Giants. I happen to be extremely optimistic, so we'll get a better feeling for that tomorrow. Today it's baseball, and the news just coming down that the Yankees made a deal that I personally like. I don't know if other people do or don't. Now, doesn't mean they're not settling. It doesn't mean another pitcher couldn't be coming, because he could. But this is one that, to me, is a no-brainer, and that is to get Happ, who's a rental, get him for very little. Listen, Drury and McKinney for the Yankees is very little. The Yankees are going to have a logjam. They don't have enough room on their 40-man. They can't get all their prospects under the umbrella. They know that. So they have to move some bodies. These are surplus guys who are never going to be a big factor here. I mean, McKinney never was going to be. Drury, we all know he was never going to be. I mean, things changed radically. They have not given up anything of any note. And they get Happ, who is a guy who has been a big winner in recent years, and in his last 10 starts since 2015 against the Red Sox has a 1.78 ERA and a 2.02 batting average against. So he has pitched very well against the Red Sox. Until this year, he's pitched very well against the Yankees. He is a proven winner. He's a guy who found himself later in his career. He has pitched exceedingly well the last 3 years. And to me, getting him for the down the stretch here doesn't mean he's part of the future. Doesn't mean he has to pitch game 2 and if they're in the playoff series. Doesn't mean any of that. What it means is he can help them win a division title, and he can line up against the Red Sox and pitch well, and that's what you want in a guy who's an experienced guy, who knows the division, who knows the teams, has pitched well and has an ability to do that, has pitched exceedingly well the last 3 years. He's 42 and I think 19 or 20 in the last 3 seasons. I mean, this is a guy, and you got him for very little. Let's be honest. Drury, hey, he's an okay player. I mean, he can start. He's going to have a nice career. He's not a guy who's going to play on the Yankees. Is he going to play on the Yankees next year, Drury? No, they can't even find a way to keep him on the team right now. So it's not, they didn't have to give up a lot. Now, can they add another pitcher? Yes. Are they going to get a blockbuster pitcher? No, they probably weren't anyway. There was only 2 of them out there, and neither one, the teams didn't want to part with either one of them. So that wasn't going to happen. So from that standpoint, the Yankees now, with Zach Britton, who's going to join us in about 10 minutes, and Happ, the Yankees have improved their pitching immeasurably. Absolutely immeasurably. They have a guy who gives them depth, balance, and insurance in the bullpen because he can close. He can pitch any inning that you want him to pitch, including the last inning. This is a guy who saved 60 games in a row. Okay, I mean, did he have 60 consecutive saves? I think he did. And we know how good he can be. I mean, he was a top reliever in the league a couple of years ago. So we know how good he is. He's not going to close here. That's Chapman's job. But he's insurance against Chapman's balky knee or any wildness or anything else that goes on. And now the Yankees are loaded. They have the best bullpen, bar none, by far the best bullpen in baseball. And now they just added an experienced starting pitcher who in recent years has been an all-star level pitcher. If you don't like that, there's no way to please you. That's all there is to it. And the guy has pitched wonderfully against the Red Sox. Last 10 starts and current last 10 starts, last 3 years. Last 10 starts, 1.78 ERA against the Red Sox. What else you want? To me, it's a absolute no-brainer. Yankees open up a quickie homestand against teams they need. Let's be honest. Yankees need to run through this homestand, bing, 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 and then get ready to go to Boston. That's it. Knock them all off. Knock all but one of them off. If they lose more than one of these games against either one of these teams, they didn't do a good job. Hey, they're supposed to sweep the Royals. I know it's hard to sweep any team. We know that. But Kansas City comes in crawling. I mean, they've won 30% of their games. You're supposed to win these games. Yankees need to knock these games off and basically do it in a very, very comfortable style. Junis against Gray this evening as they open up the homestand against the Royals. The Royals, as we know, just a terrible team this year at 31-70. I mean, that's just awful. But, hey, the Yanks have struggled against teams that have, Orioles have a worse record, but they've done well against the Yankees, as we know. The Yankees and Tampa Bay and Baltimore have caused the Yankees fits this year. We know that. And that's the reason why the Red Sox have the lead they have. But the Yankees got a little better today. We will have Aaron Boone at 5 o'clock. We will have Pedro Martinez on, a couple different things. Severino and on his buddy Vladimir Guerrero getting into the Hall of Fame. We'll have that coming up. And we have Zach Britton coming up in just a couple of minutes, about 5 minutes from now. So the news as we open the program, the Yanks have gotten Happ for Drury and McKinney. That opens up a chance for the Yankees to bring Torreyes back to the team. If he's got all his issues or taken care of, so he can put him back in the mix. And he can do what he does and gives them some depth there. And they get themselves a solid veteran starting pitcher who has had a history of pitching well in the division and pitching well against the Boston Red Sox. And that's what they've gotten down the stretch and gotten themselves a very good reliever. So it's been a very good week for the Yankees and given up very little in the offing, as far as I'm concerned. Meaning they did not give up any of the prospects that they consider near and dear. Not one. And they needed to release some of these other prospects and some of these bodies because they can't protect the ball. There's no way to do it. Yankee fans have got a pair of tickets to see the Bombers against the Rays on